Most profitable traders stay stuck at the same stage for years. They trade well, they make money, but they never become investable. And it's not because of performance, because you already got performance. Because of that, I have created this video. This is a clear, predictable roadmap that every serious trader, full-time trader must follow if they want to raise capital, and it's not the path YouTube shows you. That's what I have already gained from over 2,000 calls that I have already done with an instantial capital, with hedge fund managers, emerging hedge fund managers, mid-sized hedge fund managers, and even traders who want to do the shift to the hedge fund industry and they want actually to raise the first 10 million in management. This is exactly what you need to learn. This is exactly what you need to gain in order to enter the market as a leader, as a player, not as a chaser. So if you have ever wondered how traders actually make the leap from trading their own account to managing external capital, this video will break down the full process step by step from SMA to SPV to a fully regulated hedge fund. Okay, so before I will enter with today's video, before I will start with today's video, you need to understand who you should be before you enter today's video, before you are watching. You are a profitable trader, you are constant, but you still have no investor, no structure, and no path to turn your trading into a real hedge fund. And you don't have a 9 to 5. If you have 9 to 5, then don't watch today's video, okay? Because if you are a full-time trader, you will not have a 9 to 5. That is very obvious, correct? So from profitable trader to hedge fund, the exact steps no one shows you, but I'm here to tell you and show you what you need to learn. By the way, my name is Ziad Silo. I have already worked with billion-dollar hedge fund managers, established hedge fund managers, emerging hedge fund managers, and even new buys to the hedge fund industry and who wanted actually to understand the market and raise capital and have a global sales operation instructors to raise capital aggressively, massively, and constantly, and to maintain capital for the long term. By the way, I have already documented over 50 calls on my own YouTube channel. You can take a look on them with essential players, with billion-dollar hedge funds, and you can take a look on the value. You will gain it for completely for free. I'm not charging you hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm also providing this value completely for free each day, one video per day, to help you out and to get you to the next stage that you are looking to get up to. So the path that you need to understand is the next. The real path that serious investors would actually be interested to invest into is the next. Trust profit. So that's where you are today. Trust profit, correct? You are a constant profitable trader. Then you will start to get into illegit, which is when you will start to enter the industry. Okay, you can enter it as a SMA or SPV, then investable, then fund ready. Okay, so that's how it look like. Okay, and I will explain that to you step by step on how you will also do that and how you can also get that done in your own limited lifetime. Okay, and I will show you before the end of the video on how you can also skip all of these steps and get into a regulated hedge fund and scale it up to over 1 billion in asset management in the shortest time frame that could ever be possible. By the way, if you are looking also to raise capital and start your own hedge fund, you can also subscribe to this channel because I will also drop a new video every each day and I will make sure to help you out because I have seen that the industry needs a lot of help. So now let's get into the first stage, okay? So first stage, as I have already mentioned to you, it would be SMA, correct? SMAs. What is an SMA? Okay, I have already done a video on that. I will leave the link in the description below. You can also take a look on it. But basically, and obviously to understand, prove you can manage capital responsibly. That's it. You can manage capital. That's it. So you will leave the trader's mindset that you are only trading for your own self, and you will start to understand how you can actually get into the industry from the first stage, second stage, third stage. You can in the end have the instantial touch in your own operation, correct? The first stage is simple. You start with an SMA, okay? This is where you prove constancy, discipline, and your ability to manage external capital constantly, okay? So that's what the main goal of having an SMA, okay? Investors don't care about screenshot, they care about systems, execution, and clean reporting. So here you will start to leave screenshots of the BNLs that you have already taken before and you have already been proud of. So now you will leave this mentality, okay, and you will get into the next stage, all right, of having system, clean reporting, and execution on how you can actually have an operation right here. So you will start to actually have like more more knowledge on how everything works internally inside the hedge fund industry. Okay, so that's the main goal of it. You can manage up to 5 to 10 million with having an SMA. You can have a multiple SMAs at the same time, okay, to make sure that you will be profitable, but you will not have LBS structure. So what LBS means, limited partners structure. You will have GB structure. The investors that they will invest into you, they will invest into the main business model. They will have ownership of the business model. So they will enter the business, or they will have from the business ownership exactly like you. They will become your GB's partners. If you want to understand more about that, I will leave the link in the description below. You can take a look on it. I can explain more on it, but that's the first stage that you need actually to enter if you're looking to have a regulated hedge fund. Okay, so right there you will have some reps and you will understand how everything works right there. Okay, so you will understand the business model. That's it. Now, step number 2. So what you need also to have in step number 2. So let's say that, all right, you have already measured 5 to 10 million. Everything has already went very well for you. And right now you want to get to the next stage. By the way, I have already seen a hedge fund manager with 25 years track record, and he already managed over 2.2 billion in the asset management. I have already documented my own call with him on my own YouTube channel if you would like to take a look on it. And he couldn't raise over 10 million for over a decade. Okay, for over a decade. Okay, again, he got the experience in the industry, he got the reps, he's in his late 50s, he understands everything, and he couldn't raise over 10 million in investment management. He couldn't. Okay, so why is that? I will tell you before the end of the video. Okay, so let's say that, all right, you have already done everything right from the first time. Everything went very, very well, and now you will get into the next stage. Okay, so now you will get into the SPV. Okay, SPV, what that means. So that's the next stage, correct? You will learn to manage bullet capital under structure. So right now you will have bullet capital. Okay, so right now you have already achieved the next stage, achieved the next level that is similar to hedge funds structure. So once you build credibility at the SMA level, you move to SPV stage. This is where you handle bullet capital under the structured contracts, and this give you the operational discipline you need to scale. Okay, so right now you will understand how you can delegate, how you can scale, how you will start to tap on the new capital markets that you need to tap on in order to scale and in order to get players from them if you're looking to have that, and how you can actually scale the business. Right there you will understand that having a hedge fund is not about the portfolio management, it's about having a business. Okay, that's the main thing, so that you will gain from there. You will understand that portfolio management is only 20% of having a hedge fund, and you will understand that the rest is that's exactly what you need to focus on in order to have a global sales operation instructor and to raise over 1 billion for your own hedge fund. Okay, so if you skip this stage, you fail later. Okay, so now let me tell you one more thing. Okay, having these stages, it will take you minimum 10 years to have a regulated hedge fund. So you will start with the SMA and you will get into the SPV, then you will have a regulated hedge fund. Okay, but to go into this process, it will take you 10 years minimum. Let's say that you understand everything from the first time, and you will avoid the shocks that you will get from the investors, and you will avoid the shocks that you will get from LBS, that it will take you like 2 to 3 years to close investment commitments from each one. And you will also understand how you can get the pipelines full all the time, and you will also understand that you will actually raise capital constantly from the biggest and more giant markets than what you have already been at. And you will also understand how you can maintain capital and increase the re-ups, and how you can have the lifetime value of your own investors for several years. Multiple other things that I can actually explain that to you in other videos. But let's say that you have already cracked all of that, and you have already got the knowledge and the understanding, not only the knowledge, but you have already mastered to do that. Okay, let's say that you have already done that, so it will take you 10 years to have a regulated hedge fund. Okay, so that's what you will have, but there is solution to actually skip all of that and have a regulated hedge fund directly. Okay, if you have a profitable track record, if you are a profitable constant full-time traders, okay, there is a path. Okay, so number 3, so what you need to focus on right there, so right there is having a hedge fund. Okay, so only when the foundation is real, you will start to have a hedge fund. Only after these 2 stages, do you move to a regulated hedge fund? This is where 99% of the traders make the wrong decisions. They try to jump straight into a fund with no structure, no operational proof, and no investor trust. Okay, so that's exactly how the path look like. Okay, so you will start here and you will go into the SPV and then you will land to the hedge fund. Okay, but it will take you many more 10 years, as I have already mentioned to you. But what you can do is you can do one more thing to skip all of that. As Ray Dalio says all the time, who is Ray Dalio? He is managing over 150 billion in asset management. And what he says all the time, or what he said also in his own YouTube channel, if you want to take a look on it, he said it several times. If you want to build great hedge funds or great businesses, then you need to leverage other skills. You need to have outliers, or you need to have the access to outliers that can actually get you to the rooms or to the places that you are looking to get up to. Because let's say that you want to master all of these skills of having the business. Do you understand how long it would take you? Let's say that you will take the path step by step, SMA, SPV, and you will go to a regulated hedge fund. How many years it would take you? Let's say that minimum 10 years, because that's the minimum. But let's say that you have already got everything in very short time and it will only take you 8 years. Okay, do you know what you will see during these 8 years? Do you know if you will be profitable or not? Most likely you will not be profitable the first 4 years. Do you know how you can delegate? How you can close invest commitments? How you can increase the conversion rates? How you can maintain capital and increase the re-ups? How you can get more capital constantly? You will not only have one pipeline of investors and you will only focus on him or on her. Do you understand how you can also have the portfolio management on point to also increase the re-ups and have the investors for the long term? While doing everything on your own, do you understand how much pressure that you will be under and how much stress that you will get? And you want also to get married, or if you are married, you want also to have kids, or maybe you don't want to have kids, but you want also to have like social life, or you want also to travel the world, and you want also to have everything in the place. How old are you right now? What will be your own age in 10 years? You understand? How much would that take from you? I mean, if you want to do that in your own 50s, you can absolutely do that. That's completely fine. You can skip the video and you can do that in your own 50s. But if you want to do that before you will enter your own 30 or before you will enter your own 40, so there is a path. You need to leverage other skills of outliers, okay, to your own advantage. So you can actually build a global sales operation infrastructure inside your own hedge fund, and you can only focus on what you are good at, which is portfolio management. That's fine, but an AI can generate actually way more performance than the must. So that is not an edge anymore. But let's say that that's what you have already mastered. That's fine. You need also to have others who has already mastered other skills, so you can actually build a great asset. It's exactly what Ray Dalio has already done. He is managing over 150 billion hedge fund, billion with B. Stevie Cohen, he has already done the same. You can take a look on all of the biggest players, they have already done the same. Otherwise, it will only be like the hedge fund manager that I have already taken a call with, 25 years track record. He's the best in trading. He's the best in reading the charts, in everything. But he's unknown. He's managing SMA, 9-10 million that's in the management. No one know about him, depressed, and he's in his late 50s. I mean, that's fine. I mean, if you want to have the same badge, if you want to have the same destiny, that's fine. But your own choices, it will absolutely create and it will absolutely shape your own ends, correct? So it's all about your own decisions. What's the relevant stage that you can take from your own stage, from your own current stage, that will actually get you to the next stage that you want to get up to in shorter time frames. That's exactly what you need to think about. And before the end of the video, I will show you what you need also to focus on. If you want real capital, you need to think like a fund operator, not just a trader. Investors look for 5 things: a clean audited track record. By the way, if you want also to understand how you can have an audited track record, you can send me a DM directly on my own Instagram. You will find the link in the description below. Send me a DM right there. I can see if you have what it takes, so I will absolutely help you out. A repeatable system. Okay, you need to have a repeatable system, not like one time or like twice. Repeatable, scalable system. A risk framework. You need also to have a risk framework. You need also to understand how you can have a risk framework. Okay, operational maturity, and clear communication and reporting. So all of these skills, and there are also many others that you need also to gain in order to close investment commitments and to maintain capital for the long term. So you have already seen what I have already given you right here. Oh, I have already given you all of that. So that's exactly how the path look like if you are looking to take the path step by step, and if you're looking to do that on your own. Okay, by the way, if you want to take that on your own, but if you want to create a hedge fund and you want actually to get to what you want to get up to in short time frame, and you want actually to execute on that, and you want actually to become one of the biggest player, you are committed for your own success, you want to scale up to over 1 billion in management, you are a full-time profitable trader, you don't have a 9 to 5, you are fully committed, you have the fire in your own belly, okay, and you want actually to execute and make it happen in your own limit lifetime without delaying and without waiting and without like actually concerting and without actually having this like there's no sense delays for your own limit lifetime. And if you want actually to execute on that before you will enter your own 30 or 40s, or before you will enter your own 50s, then you will find the link in description below to my own Instagram. Send me a DM right there. I will see if you got what it takes. Okay, more than that, you will also have a link in description below. You can gain profitable and free guide on how you can actually scale up and raise capital as a hedge fund manager. But if you have an active domain, you will submit your own email to it. If you don't have an active domain, so I will not reach out to you. Okay, so if you would like to, you can find the link in the description below, submit your own email, and you will get the free follow directly to your own inbox. More than that was Ziad Silo. Until next time, keep killing it, or don't let someone to take your own parts.